How you doing? Hey guys, I come to talk to you guys for a little bit. I got about maybe 15 minutes to talk to you guys. Today's subject is going to be um, just about it takes a village. We're going to talk about family. What does that mean to you? We're going to talk about the family and what's going on out here in society. Why is it that the children are running the family, the household? It's almost like um, the parents, they're scared to parent the children, so they let them run wild and do whatever they want to do. The reason why I'm sharing this is I'm going to tell you guys a story at the end. Go ahead and hit that like button for me, please, and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want to keep up with what's going on with Miss Rosa, aka Sharon. I talk about, I review cars here. I talk about narcissistic abuse and whatever is going on in society, and also we definitely deal with the family. Okay, so we're gonna stick to the family today. I'm at the gas station in Long Island, and the gas prices are like 501 right now. It's just ridiculous. Okay, so um, these parents are not disciplining their kids, so when the kids come outside, because they feel like they could speak to their parents anyhow on the inside, they don't have to respect their parents, or their parents don't have no boundaries with them. When they're outside, they feel like they could come and disrespect adults, and they think it's normal, and then on top of that, the children, they call their parents to come and fight you if you have an issue with them, instead of the parents coming and handling things in a proper way, making the kid apologize in a proper way. And you as an adult too, you could apologize, because that's a part of it. It's a reciprocal relationship. At the end of the day, parents, when your child is out here, you might tell your kids, this is another thing that I'm finding. A lot of kids are telling the kids not to talk to adults. Yes, because not to talk to adults because you have adults out here that do harm children, but they have to learn how to use their discernment as well, because it's a gift and it lives inside of them. Not everybody is out here to harm children, or not everybody is out here with a negative spirit and with a mindset to hurt someone. People really just are out here looking out for kids for real. So I kind of got into a scuffle with some teens, and they were walking behind me, and then they called their parents, and it was just like a big issue. It ended up peacefully in the end, but it's just a trend that I see going on out here, that the kids are, I want to say, not trusting of the adults, the wise counsel. They're not trusting of us because the way we conduct ourselves, which is why I said all the time that we have to each look into ourselves, because we are a reflection of what's going on in society. And the kids, I don't want to say they have a right to not respect us, but the way we're conducting ourselves, how could they respect us? You have some adults that act like children. So when they meet adults that really are adults, the wise counselors, they don't have no respect. And I refuse to walk around in disrespect, especially when it comes to kids, because as old as I am, if I see a older person, I do not disrespect them, because that's the way I grew up, right? I understand society is changing, but it's definitely not changing for the better. All right? You gotta teach your kids, no matter what's going on. I'm not saying they should bow down and submit, but they must learn to listen, because sometimes people are giving them wise counsel. And it takes a village, extended family, to watch out for the kids out here, because what I was explaining to one of the parents is, if something is going on with your kid, you might not want somebody to talk to your kids. You might only want to be the one that discipline your kid, but your kid might be going down in the pits of hell, An adult could see because we've been there, done that, and we're trying to tell the kid don't do that, and the kid is being disobedient or whatever, and is actually going to get hurt. And all you're trying to help them to do, not get hurt, they're not going to listen to you because the parents already told them they don't have to listen to outsiders. And I get it, you know what I'm saying? But you got to teach the kids also to discern, because anything could happen in this world that we live in now. We need people to look out for the kids. Look what just happened in the school. So you need to tell me if somebody come over to talk to your kids at that incident right there. They're so scared and they're just remembering what the parents saying they had, don't talk to adults, that they're going to be petrified to go with the person or petrified to take instruction from an adult. You must teach them how to develop their intuition. Parents can't just tell the kids don't do this and don't explain why and how and give them another alternative. I really feel sorry for these kids out here, because I feel like they're just running wild in the streets like wild animals, and nobody is. You cannot just have kids and don't counsel them, discipline them when they have to get discipline as a part of parenting. You only giving them material things and you think that's love. Sometimes you got to give your kids tough love. Sometimes you got to pray for your kids. Sometimes you got to say N-O to your kids. And it's not that you don't love them. It's just that you're guiding them and you're mentoring them. And I really feel like even though you want to be a friend to your kid, you also have to bring it back and learn in what time to be a parent. And you do got to be open and transparent with them. And you do want them to come and be able to talk to you about things. But when they start disrespecting adults outside, not only the adults that they're disrespecting, other adults are watching, and they're not going to want to have anything to do with your kids. And that's not a good look, guys. That's not a good look. I'm from the school where it takes a village, and it don't matter the time. And it's getting really, really wicked out here because the kids are getting younger and younger with the disrespect. And they think it's normal. They think it's A-okay, and it's just not cool. And if they disrespecting adults, imagine how they speak to the teachers that's trying to, tutor them in the classroom. They're unruly. You got these parents, you got these teachers coming from afar to teach your kids. And worse, when the kids, when the teachers look like the kids, if you know what I mean, and I think you do, they really feel like they're family and don't have to respect that particular teacher. It's horrible and it needs to change. And I'm telling you right now, guys, the reason why society is like that is because our households are sick. You need to come back to foundation, because whatever you're doing, it's not the proper approach. And if you don't parent your kid, what's going to happen? The police will parent them out here. That's the outcome for them. That's not good. We all want these kids to do well in society, to do well in their lives, to progress, and to grow and have their own kids and be productive and be self-reliant. And some of them don't even live to be 21 because what's going on out here is horrible. We need to really, really all be praying for these kids. And parents, look into yourself. I understand sometimes it's hard as a single parent, whether you're a single father or a single mother. I understand that it's hard. But you got to bring it back to parenting. You know, it's a time where uncles can talk to, intermediate family, uncles that have the uncles there. You have the aunts there, you have the friends there, you have the grandparents there, and we all could talk to the kids. And it's not like that no more. You're going to wait. Sometimes grandma can't even talk to the kids because they got to wait until the parents come home to discipline them. I'm not used to that. Nah, that's not what it should look like at all. At all. It takes a family, an extended family. It takes the neighborhood, because remember when back in the days when the parent went to work, the neighborhood would watch the kids. Miss, not Sharon, Miss so-and-so will watch out for your kid. And when she talks to your kid, and they have to listen because If they don't, they could be able to go to the parent when they come from work and tell them what happened, and the parent will handle it like an adult. But now these adults act like children. They come, if there's a conflict, they come, they don't know how to talk calmly right away, whatever the kids say they want to fight, and there's no resolve. It's just anger on top of anger, aggression, bullying, and you know, it's just, you could already tell that household is abusive. Abuse does not have to be physical, guys. Abuse comes in psychological, sexual, mental, so many other ways. Okay, so somebody don't necessarily have to hit you. And also there's group abuse. You know, people follow the leader type of abuse. Abuse in a group. You know, it's changing. More things are being added on to that category as society change with the mass shooting. And they're like promoting it on TV, so it's getting worse. And it's kind of like follow the leader. It's kind of like there's just no structure, and it's pure chaos. Some of these parents know that the children have guns in the household, and they're scared, so they can't do nothing about it, or they encourage it. And then when the kids go to jail, then they want to cry. Why are you crying now? Start disciplining your kids if you want them to have a good life. Each household have a responsibility. You cannot just have kids pop them out. And let them go on the street, running around like wild animals, and nobody can speak to them. Again, if they abuse you, they're gonna come outside in the street and they'll try to abuse others, and not everybody's gonna take it lightly. Okay? And that's all to my video, guys. If you have something to say, just go ahead and put it down here in this section. I gotta get a pedicure. If you guys have something to say, feel free to leave a comment. I welcome it. Just be respectful. Feel free to express yourself. How do you think this could change? Kids are outside running wild. They don't even have duties in the household anymore. Mom is doing everything. These kids are outside playing all day. They don't have no responsibility, no jobs, no chores in the house. Mom do everything for them, and I mean everything, and that's not good. We got to teach these kids how to be responsible. And in some cultures it's worse than some, and that's definitely not cool. If you open your eyes and see what's going on in this society, it's no time to be playing around. It's time to take charge of your life and get serious with your life. I'm over here waiting for my car to get fixed. I don't know where this mechanic is, but I gotta go take a walk down the block right now. And I'm just hoping that I don't have to spend a lot of money today on my car. But whatever it is, it has to be fixed because I forgot what you call it on my wheels. I forgot what it's called on the wheels, but it's worn down. Those silver things. It's worn down, and I don't know how much it's called. Whatever it is, I gotta put my trust in God, and just know that He will replace and give me back my tenfold. You just gotta trust. Alright guys, that's my take on it. Have you ever experienced a disrespect from a child that is, especially a child that is not yours, or a child that is not in your family, and you had a confrontation with the parents, whether it's in school or just at the park or wherever it is? You know, that's why a lot of people don't want to deal with kids out here. I get it, but it takes a village, and these kids need mentorship. But a lot of them don't like. You gotta approach the ones that want the lessons, because it's not everybody that's gonna receive you, and that's a lesson that I learned. Okay, you can't help everybody. Help the ones that you can. All right, guys. Toodaloo. Have a good day.